Hi, my name is attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. The question I'm going to be answering for disability learning tutorials is, did you use a machine? This is question number 8 from my FCIF. Did you use a machine, and has that machine changed since the job, since you used to do that job, that what you did? Being, did you work a machine and is it different now for that job? Okay, did you work a machine? Why is this important? Because some machines require permits. And if you no longer have that permit, you can't do that job anymore. If you can't get that permit, you can't do that job anymore. Next thing is, are you able to use that original machine that you had? Well, it emitted, these problems, such as a weird sound that gave me schizoaffective problems and panic attacks, or, for example, emitted cold, heat, dust, smoke, whatever, environmental issues, electrical signals. It could be anything, okay? The next thing, well, basically the thing that goes with that is, look, you got to find a reason why you had difficulty with that machine, if you did. The next thing going into is, okay, cool. If that machine existed when you were there, is that machine still there? Well, normally, we keep adding more and more and more machines to whatever it is that we do with our business. Whatever it is that we do with anything having to do with simple-oriented jobs. Why? Because machines are replacing the ways in which we used to do basic functional tasks. Think about it, the mail. There used to be a machine, okay, that would basically, pre-sort, or no, there used to be people that would pre-sort, send, organize, yada yada, all that mail. Now we have machines that do it. What about your emails or your Rolodex or your whatever? That's all done by machines. What about POS systems, point of sale systems? Where you've got a system that can, basically swipe through a card, boom, you're ready to go, and, you just paid, you're set to go. Some people don't know that. They don't understand. They've never used a classic POS system. A lot of people are still struggling right now with this whole insert your card thing. Remember, it's 2015 December. So it's important to understand what about your work in the past made it a little bit different than a very, very basic, simple job, such as tying shoelaces into shoes, or, for example, tying leaves together. Why? Because in trial, I can ask you questions about what made your jobs unique and therefore unlike the jobs in the DOT. Ergo, they can't say that the job you used to do is like the one in the DOT, which means they can't say that this is it, this is definitive, you have to be stuck with this one, blah, 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 blah. This way we can start to pull away those leaves, pull away those options of the vocational expert, because we want to limit the vocational expert's ability to come forward and say that you can do a job that which you might have done, you might not have done, or might have been harder, might have been easier. We want to go through and make sure that they're limited, because if there's no jobs in the national economy over an 8-hour workday that you can do, so long as you meet the first 3 elements of disability, and then you add that question on top of it, guess what? 5-step sequential process has been met. You'll be found disabled. Pretty cool. All right, my name's attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. You have an absolutely super duper duper wonderful time. I'll catch you later and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.